welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. And today we're going to be reviewing the Belle Collective, Season 3, Episode 12 or 13. I never get that right. Forgive me. Belle's, Brunches, and Baby, which I'll get into my predictions because they still didn't answer any questions. But before we get into that, let's get into some housekeeping items first. First things first, I want to shout out all the newest subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the community. Join the conversation, start a conversation. You're going to like it over here. We do all of the things. We talk about books, we talk about movies, we talk about TV shows, reality TV shows. We do all of the things over here while building community and having a little kiki on the side. And so with that being said, I want to shout out some of our newest subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Cindy Kimmy Gucci Me. Okay, come on, screen name. I love that. T Foxworth. Thank you, Sabrina Bonsu. Thank you, Dollface 2905. Thank you. Hold on, Mrs. HP. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, shout out to the people. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. And I hope you like it over here. As a matter of fact, I know you like it over here. Okay? I know you will. I know you will. So, with that being said, let's get into this review because I got a lot of things I want to talk about. Let's get into it. Y'all, okay, I'm a little self-conscious. Let me just point this out right now. You see this? You see this foolishness right here? I just got my nails done a week ago. All right. And the nail tech I usually go to. Okay. I didn't go to her. Didn't go to her because I wanted to try to see if I could branch out just a little bit, and I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? When you have somebody that knows what they doing, stick with them. Stick with them. Stick with them. Why was I not being loyal to my nail tech? I don't know why, but this is what I get. All right. Broken nail, and it's ridiculous. So ridiculous. And it's already anyway, I don't even want to get into it. I'm so mad. I was like, you know what? I knew this lady ain't know what she was doing. Okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm showing this to you now, so you like, oh, she trifling. She got one nail missing. Yes, I've made an appointment already. They can't get me in till Monday, so leave me alone. All right, let's get into this because I got a lot to say. So we're picking up from where we left off. Lateshia and Latrice are talking, and what I really want Lateshia to understand is that number one, she need to tend to her own garden. Number two, she hasn't really built a safe space for Latrice to really be honest with her, because I feel like what Lateshia does is take her business and then run back and tell the other women, and then make her public fodder for the Bells to talk about. So because Lateshia is not making a safe space for Latrice to actually talk to her, there is no Latrice will never ever be honest with these women because you're not making a safe space for her. With that being said, not only will they not make a safe space for her, then they will villainize her for not being open and honest with them about what's going on. But you haven't created a safe space for her to be able to do that. So it's just kind of like this circular kind of like, circular kind of thing that you don't create a safe space. So then she puts up walls and tells you everything is okay. And then you talk about her when she tells you everything is okay because you know things aren't okay, but then you don't make it easy for her to be open and talk. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a never ending cycle. And I just really wish for them to mind their business. If they're not going to really support her in the way she needs to be supported, then just leave that lady alone. Sophia Shante, let me tell you something. After this episode, I was rolling my eyes at her and I said, I do not like this lady. I think she is an absolute hater. Okay. Sophia Shante is pulling the girls aside. We're still at the giveaway and she's thanking the girls for coming. It was a little bit of an awkward moment, but Sanjay and Star were very mature to me. I just want Sophia Shante to understand that she's at the point of no return. The minute that you start pressing charges on somebody, and that's just across the board, especially in the Black community. You know how our relationship is with police and the justice system. Once you call the laws on somebody, you pretty much need to let that that friendship or relationship that it may have affected, let that go. Tamra and Lateshia. Tamra is at the radio station. Tisha's got this brunch hustle tour. Y'all, that's what we calling it. The brunch hustle. She got this brunch hustle tour going on. She's talking about this new book, Why Side Pieces Are Winning. My only thing is, Letitia, did you interview the side pieces that Glenn was sleeping with? Because baby, that's the only way that I'll know that that book is authentic. Okay. They are talking about how they're wanting to empower women and how this brunch is going to be better than before. And she's starting back where she started, right? Jackson, Mississippi is where she started. That's where she's going. And she's going to be traveling all through the South with this brunch hustle tour. So Latrice. Hey Josh. I know Miss Belle hates Josh. Miss Belle, you do not like Josh and you don't like him with a passion, but I actually really like Josh. I think Josh is a genuine person. I honestly think Josh is a genuine friend to Latrice. And if someone like him were in my life, I would be greatly appreciative. To me personally, that's how I feel about Josh. Congratulations to Latrice. Oh my gosh, so proud of her. She is got her edge tamer, which I am. There are so many things I need to get. Uber Hot from New York, from Real Housewives of New York. I need to get that, but y'all, it's $60. I was like, oh girl, I'ma still get it though. So Uber Hot, and then I want to try this Edge Tamer from Latrice Rogers as well. So I need to go on their website and check it out. I'll let you guys know, child. Okay, look at this here. I need to quickly run and go get it. Okay, so I check out both those products. I should be getting within the next couple weeks or so, and I'll let you guys know what my thoughts are on those products. But because actually that'd be a cute little segment featuring black products and giving my review on that stuff. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Oh, genius. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Buying black owned products and giving you guys my review on it. So super proud of Latrice. Excited to see where she goes with that. 120 stores she's going to be selling her Edge Tamer. That's amazing. Shout out to Latrice. Congratulations, sister. So we get to Tamra and this forced interaction with Demond. I don't know what was going on. I'll tell you off top. Tamra's wig was really getting on my nerves. And it was obviously getting on Sis's nerves as well because she kept pushing out the way. Quite at that point, I'm like, girl, you might as well just take it off and wear your wig cap because it was getting on my nerves. It was a lot going on. Tamra is equating her relationship with her parents. They had been Harold and I forgot what her mom's name was. I was like, who is them people? I'm like, is this a movie that I didn't know about? Apparently, it's her parents, 50 years. Her grandparents have been married 50 years. The only thing I want us to remember now, they may have had loving relationships because that's what Tamara says she remembers. She remembers love and she knows what love looks like. So that's wonderful for her. But that's another thing I want other people to understand, that those relationships that lasted for 50 years, those marriages that started in the 1900s, started in the early 1900s and been together for so long, keep in mind women were not allowed to vote or exist without a man, without having a man. They weren't allowed to have credit cards, debit cards, bank accounts. They were only relegated to certain jobs. So keep in mind of that. Not saying that that's the situation with Tamara and her parents and grandparents, but I just want y'all to know that before y'all start romanticizing them relationships that been together for so damn long. Mama ain't have no rights and she needed to have a man. And she just settled, right? But that doesn't necessarily have to be the case for Tamara. But I just want to keep y'all in the loop before you start romanticizing these old ass relationships, okay? Again, there wasn't really too much to take away from Tamara and Demond. Forced conversation. The people say that she is the one that's pregnant. I'm gonna say that I think that she's the one that's pregnant as well. There was what was it in the previews for the next episode? They showed us a little bit of a clip of a woman pregnant, showing, saying, "Oh, say hey, mommy and daddy." They didn't say who it was. Um, they just showed us boots. I saw Tamara with a big oversized sweatshirt on. And I was just like, Tamara, is she hiding a pregnancy? I don't know. That was in the preview. So I don't know. I don't know. Aikisha is at the doctor. She's talking to her doctor about her blood pressure and how anxiety has really been, taking over and getting the best of her. The doctor offers some really wise advice and basically encourages her. He offers her small dose, low dose medication. She's like, no, I don't want to get on that. He then says, okay, let me refer you to a therapist that I know is going to do well. I always like to see Black doctors in the healthcare setting and give her the advice that he did. And I'm glad that Aikisha is comfortable and she has someone in her life within the healthcare system that can, provide some real guidance to her. So that was wonderful. Okay, so Latrice makes her big announcement at Goddess Lengths. Big announcement, small group. I knew immediately that Latrice was the one that was not pregnant because she had the rose in her hand. At first, I was like, oh, she got rose in her hand. She's not pregnant. I was like, wait a minute, I don't see her sipping the rose. But then she obviously opened up and told everybody that she was not pregnant. She did try to lead them on at first, and she almost had me. She almost had me because I didn't see her sipping the rosé. I saw it in her hand. She was carrying it, but she didn't sip it. So that made me doubt myself. But I learned a valuable lesson in that moment. Never doubt yourself. All
Message.
right. Sophia Shante is a absolute hater. Let me tell you something. Latrice may not be a public speaker. She may not be Michelle Obama, okay? She may not be Nikki Giovanni, okay? She may not be Toni Morrison, okay? But Latrice, I think, is a very earnest woman, right? She has her flaws, she has her issues, but I still think I appreciate earnesty. I really do, good or bad. I appreciate earnesty, and I feel like Latrice was really being honest and genuine about, appreciating the women, no matter how bad things get. I still care about you all, and I'm glad. I consider you guys to be family, and you all are my circle. Now, some of that stuff may not be 100% true, but I also feel like what she was doing was extending an olive branch. And I can always commend somebody for extending an olive branch. Sophia Shante, hating ass, in a confessional saying, oh, I don't know who wrote that speech for her, but I know she lying, But, Sophia, girl, not too much. Not too much. I'm starting to not like Sophia Shante, y'all. She is giving very much hater to me. All right, woo child. Let's get to this brunch, baby. This is what I really want to talk about. First of all, whose washer and dryer was in the back? Okay, so I don't know if y'all saw, but when Lateshia was sitting down at the table talking about how booked and busy the place had been, and how all the people were wrapped around the corner, all I saw was somebody grandma's stackable washer and dryer in the back. So what is this going on? Y'all could have, and I feel like they tried to decorate it by putting a little something on top of it. I was like, no, y'all know better than that. The audio was trash. It did look nice in there, but it looked very closed and compact. And I felt like they were in like a sardine can. It looked like packed sardines. It was really tight. Okay, so we get to the panelists. They done gave everybody a shot. Latrice didn't take a shot of vodka. She took a shot of Remy. I don't know the difference because I do drink, but my preferred drink is vodka. I don't really vodka and sometimes rum, depending on the drink that I'm you know that I'm consuming. Right. This brunch I wrote in capital letters. Yikes! First of all, okay, let's just go. So there were a panelist that was in construction. There was a panelist that had built a bank, online bank. There was another panelist. I forgot what she did. Really great things going on for these women. And so shout out to these women, but it was very elitist. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like these brunches and things like these brunch hustle tours, because y'all don't tell people how you really got there. You're just saying, this is what I'm doing, this is what I've got, and look what I'm doing. And it leads to insult, which is exactly what happened. Latrice opened up and said, who the F wants to work a 9 to 5? I said, sweetheart, baby, dear love, there's so many people in the world that work a 9 to 5. So many people work a 9 to 5. Some people don't even want to be entrepreneurs because guess what? Being an entrepreneur is not easy. It is very costly. Sometimes it's easy to just work a 9 to 5, right? Then another woman was like, do y'all even have $400,000 houses in Jackson, Mississippi? Are you like, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all aren't focusing on how you got to where you're at. You're focusing on where you're at and how you've gotten there, and now you looking down at everybody. That's literally the concept of these brunches. There was no steps to get to anything. I didn't see a PowerPoint nanary nowhere. I didn't see notes. I didn't see, okay, here's how you get investors. Here's how start your elevator pitch. Here's what you need to do in order to get your credit together. Here's what you do in order to, like, you know what I mean? Make your brand more appealing and more attractive. None of those things. Y'all just sat up there and told people how rich y'all was and what y'all was doing for yourselves. You might as well have just made a Facebook post and called it a day. That's what I felt like. I said, this, y'all done paid all this money to sit up here and let these women brag in your face and you ain't learned not a goddamn thing. But okay, that's fine. That's fine. Go on with yourself, ma'am. If you feel inspired for the next few hours after you done spent about $50 on them dry ass waffles, that's on you, sis. More power to you. Okay. Um, what else is going on? Actually, I think that's all I had to say. Shoot, that was quick. That was fast. Praise God, because usually y'all know I'm long-winded. Oh, y'all know I'm so long-winded. I usually have so much more to say. But anyway, they did give us that little glimpse of somebody who was having an ultrasound. It's either Aikisha or Tamra, because they said mommy and daddy. It's either Aikisha or Tamra. I think it's more so Tamra. I really do think it's Tamra, y'all. I do. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know who y'all think it is. And also tell me what y'all think. Of course, tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, get down in the comments, join the conversation, start the conversation, do the thing. I will see you guys in the next one. My name is Belle. Take care. Ooh, I meant take care.